High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. You don't want to trade shots. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. They exchanged punches. That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with that jab. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab misses. Fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but there's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? punching. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Swing and a miss with the hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good counter punch. Miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as... Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. They block the jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he scores with the counter. And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about it. On to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab misses. Just misses with the right uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Talk about Wilder in that last round.
Right, let's go out there.
This is the beginning of round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Only catching air with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Big Daddy Bo goes down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they... 1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his...
And Big Daddy goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Just missed with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Bo in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down. Here we go. It's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
After